Hello, dear friend. Thank you for joining me for this moment. We're going to take a little bit of time just to address our anxiety. It's hard to get rid of it completely, but we'll try, at least temporarily. We can start by bringing ourselves to a seat. Finding ourselves comfortable, we'll begin to settle, really trying to focus on the sound of my voice throughout this practice, feeling it as something stable, secure. It is recorded now, so if you need to listen to it again, you can. Realize that we're taking this moment to prioritize ourselves. But it's okay to be anxious sometimes, and it's just as okay for you to take this moment. There's nowhere else for you to be. Feel into your unity, this moment, the stillness thereof. Begin to breathe, taking slow, deep breaths. We'll try to inhale deeper with each cycle, really flowing between these extremes. Feeling yourself allowing this moment, the sounds around you, either in your environment or that's coming through this video, the things you might see, the space that is yours, the space you're seeing into here, really allowing this moment to deepen with every single breath. Reminding yourself of the stability that there is just in breathing, in your heartbeat, and the way you feel sitting on the ground right now. Standing potentially, walking around, just noticing the security of the earth pushing up against you. Beginning to notice any potential stress in the body, pain points, tensions, maybe a knot or two, maybe nothing. You can just feel into the softness of yourself. Beginning to unfurl your brow, letting go, unclenching your jaw. Let your shoulders drop. And if it serves you, open your palms. I like to stack mine, one on top of the other. Almost like creating a cup, a willingness to receive this peaceful moment, to receive presence, to receive the wind and the leaves, to receive this next breath, bringing our focus back onto it as an anchor. Something that we can always come back to, hold on to, no matter how anxious we get. No matter how scared, nothing has ever been able to squeeze from you the fullness of this moment. Your ability to breathe, the control you have at least in those little things. Sink into this moment, feeling the breath, noticing if we're distracted and acknowledging any thought or sound that might be arising, and then just bringing ourselves back to the breath. Consciously breathing. deeply allowing this moment, the security we have in it, the stability that we know we can focus on, rely on, no matter how crazy things get. Often, when we're stressed or anxious, it's because we don't feel like we're in control. Some event, some circumstance, something someone said, a world event might feel so far out of our control that it causes us a certain sense of tension, anxiety, what we're here for, right? Reminding yourself that at least you have your breath in your control. And that for right now, for things to be okay in this moment, that's all you really need. That really is all you really need. It's so easy for situations to arrive in our lives that we tend to judge. Our feelings aren't right, and that causes us more stress. Again, getting caught up in feeling one way instead of another, acknowledging that it's okay to feel all, even this anxious moment. That regardless of how anxious we get, this is not the end. We are strong enough to continue to show up again. Beginning to embrace the intention of letting go of this anxiety, these judgments, these stories. Calling to mind maybe a specific thing that's causing you anxiety right now. Might be something in particular. Might be causing you a certain level of turmoil. But to take this moment and to just acknowledge that these things do happen. And that we can still look at them without any judgment. Without telling ourselves a story about it. That we can just be the observer. Allowing ourselves to take care of this anxiety by just being mindful. Allowing ourselves to find some clarity and direction. Begin to open up to the possibility of the next step. Acknowledging that we can feel this way and that it's okay. And that there are other things that we can still choose to do. That we can focus on this present moment. Focus on our breath. Realize the depth. And then choose our next step. What is it we want to do? How is it we want to feel going forward? Acknowledging that we tell ourselves so many stories, and that these stories come with societal biases, that we're not supposed to be telling one story or another, causing ourselves judgment. Try to instead focus on the truth of this moment. That these stories can be entertaining, but that beyond the story, here you are, now in this present moment. This moment will always be with you, and yes, that can cause anxiety. But acknowledge that this moment has been differently before, and it will be differently again. Always an ebb and a flow. We'll embrace once more this moment. 3 full deep breaths, consciously all the way to the top. Hold. When you feel you want to, choose to release, softening, stopping at the bottom again. Inhale. Second breath, hold. Release, softening, holding at the bottom. Our third and our final breath. All the way in, hold. You are in control. And with your control, choose to release. Holding at the bottom one more time. And as you take this inhale, open your eyes. See this moment. See your life. See the space. See yourself. Realize that you're going to be okay. And that this moment of security is going to be something that supports you going forward. Thank you, dear friend, for showing up with me, for finding yourself in this moment, for practicing a little bit of mindfulness to help with our anxiety. Space is always available to you, no more than a click away. Thank you for finding yourself here today. I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.